Hundreds of ATMs in Victoria are being scrapped as the use of cash falls off a cliff. But a warning tonight for Australians who prefer tapping to pay. The habit could blow your budget.
Well, in this world of instant everything, everybody's familiar with instant coffee in little packets, instant tea in little bags, instant pudding, and even instant mashed potatoes now. But perhaps the nicest thing of all is this recent innovation by the Commercial Banking Company of Sydney. It's a little card that brings you instant cash. And all you do is this. These machines you'll be seeing before too long, in about 6 weeks' time actually, on the bank's walls around Sydney. And all you do is just place this card in here, in the slot. It's taken inside. You wait for a light to come on and you press 6 digits.
All it takes is just for a person to hover their palm over the device and done. Your groceries are paid for.
If it's like a fingerprint thing, I think that would make sense, but your palm, I don't know. That's so weird.
The Arbor Trails Whole Foods in South Austin has become the first location in the area to introduce Amazon One, a palm recognition service. A spokesperson for Amazon One says it's meant to act as a convenient option for shoppers to pay with just the scan of their hand, with no need to pull out any form of payment once signed up. Some people we spoke with outside of Whole Foods in downtown Austin say it's strange, but they can definitely see a benefit of the service.
I accidentally leave the house without money or my credit cards all the time. And, sometimes you just need something in a pinch, so that would be cool.
Others like Terrence Douglas, who is a frequent Whole Foods shopper, say he isn't too sure about the whole idea of using your palm to pay for things.
I think it's already easy enough. I pay with my watch and I pay with my phone. As long as there's not anything that's going to have to be added, like a microchip or anything like that, like I've heard in Europe, I think it's okay, but it's a little bit, I don't know, it's a little uncomfortable to me.
When Elias Brotberger goes to work, he doesn't need ID. And he doesn't need money. In fact, much of what he needs to get through the day is hidden right there, just below the surface, in his hand.
You like to touch it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, weird. Yeah, it's like a grain of rice.
Yeah, a grain of rice.
Embedded in his hand is a microchip that serves as his keys, his ID, and his wallet.
Yeah, it's all in the chip, so I use it to get around the building.
Buy snacks.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's buy some snacks. Exactly. So I can't open it?
No.
Okay.
So what I need to do is I need to first blip my chip, and it will log me in, and from there I get access to the fridge.
Popular TV shows like Black Mirror have imagined chips as part of a dystopian future.
Install ingrain procedure with local anesthetic and you're good to go.
In Sweden, the microchips are already here.
The microchip implants use the same technology that's in contactless credit cards,
which have made cash pretty much obsolete in Sweden.
No cash.
At this tech fair, a chipping event for those on the cutting edge, merging their hands with this new technology.
I thought it would be fun, right?
The process is simple and swift. A pinch of the skin, and in a matter of seconds, the chip is inserted. The transformation is complete. As for the pain,
I barely felt it.
But even in this nation of early adopters, not everyone is racing to get chipped.
Feel less human. I will feel like a robot.
I think, it's so much more data can go into this, when it's in your body.
There's no central registry tracking how many people are chipped, but biohacker Hannes Wellblood estimates between 5,000 and 10,000.
In the future, do you think everyone is going to be chipped?
I think it'll be voluntary, but I am certainly convinced that millions of people will find it very, very valuable to have a smart device under their skin.
Human microchipping may be our future, but in Sweden, it's already reality.
Are you done losing keys, misplacing cards, and forgetting passwords? People in Sweden have come up with a solution for it. Epicenter, a company in Sweden, is injecting its employees with chip implants which will help them unlock doors, operate printers, open storage lockers with the wave of a hand. The implanted chip is as big as a grain of rice. It is injected through a syringe in the fleshy area beneath the thumb. The process lasts only a few seconds and is not painful or bloody. The entire process is called biohacking, in which a chip is planted under the human skin. But how does it work? The implanted chip contains your personal information. The implanted chips are passive, meaning they contain information that other devices can read, but the chips cannot read information themselves. So when the implant comes within centimeters of a reader's range, a device which can read the chip data, a small amount of data flows between the two devices via electromagnetic waves. The technology in itself is not new. Such chips are used as virtual collar plates for pets. Companies use them to track deliveries. If successful, the technology can replace employee badges, credit cards, and key cards for certain functions at the facility with the technology. And, like most new technologies, it does raise security and privacy concerns. The question is, would you trade your privacy for a little convenience?
First came the credit card swipe and then the tap, and now just a wave of the hand can process a payment.
So the future just keeps coming. Let's check in with
fast.
Jason Carr in the carport. Jason, what the mark of the beast is going on? What the mark of the beast is going on? What the mark of the beast is going on?
At a time when Elon Musk has monkeys playing Pong with their brains, scientists are growing half monkey, half human embryos, and UFOs are becoming a more real phenomenon. This seems on par or even a bit subdued by comparison or contrast.
Back here in Washington, President Biden signed the bipartisan $280 billion CHIPS Act to boost the manufacturing of semiconductors in the United States.
President Biden signed an executive order today directing the federal government to come up with a plan to regulate cryptocurrencies. The move follows what the Biden administration is calling the, quote, explosive growth of digital assets in recent years.
Just imagine having a microchip implanted in your hand as proof of vaccination. More and more people in Sweden are doing just that in the wake of the new COVID restrictions.
State officials are not using the word passport, but they are discussing an easier way to prove that you've been vaccinated.
Yeah, Lisa, those businesses hope that it would be easier to verify a digital vaccine credential than it would be to look at all the info on a little paper card.
So they look like normal shelves, but they're not normal shelves. Every single one of them has infrared scanning sensors right here for your forehead, right? The mark of the beast on your right hand or your forehead. Speak to it. It sees you. Seek to wave. They're made out of super thick metal. If you don't have the mark later on, you won't be able to buy or sell unless you scan your hand on this. Then it's going to open for you. Then it's going to let you get whatever you need. But without the mark of the beast, you won't be able to use these in the future. These lock. Right now, they're not locked, but they do lock. And they're made out of super thick metal with glass. You can't even break through them to get food. So again, recap Revelation 13. He calls us all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on the right hand of their forehead, so that nobody could buy or sell unless they have the mark, which is the name of the beast or the number of his name.
But this isn't about creating a mandate or a statewide initiative of any kind.
So when will we see such a passport? Here's Baker.
I hate to say this because you guys hear me say this word a lot, but it's going to be soon.
So congratulations, Hannah.
Thank you.
You've been shipped?
Yes, I have.
How does it feel?
It feels good. I'm excited to see what I'll be able to do now.
Can I touch it?
Yeah, you can feel it there. I feel like this is the future. It's the next big thing that's going to happen. Happy cyborg birthday.
Happy cyborg birthday to you.
In Sweden, increasing numbers of people have implanted microchips with proof of their vaccination into their hands since the nation announced new COVID restrictions. When scanned, all of a person's information about their vaccination status is shown on a reader or phone. It's also a way to link devices implanted in your body to the internet.
Charter City is stunned by the sudden rollout of Rook Unlimited's most fantastic device ever. The Smart Mark. Throw your other devices away, because the Smart Mark is more than just a phone. It's part of you. Use it as cash. Book your travel. And even shoot video. Distribution points are all over the city. And don't let the lines discourage you. The Rook Unlimited Smart Mark is worth the wait.
I never realized how wonderful technology could make me feel. The Smart Mark has brought order to my life.
And the best part? It's absolutely free. A gift of thanks to our city from Rook Unlimited.
23% of the population has been given the Smart Mark, number 1.
Time to test our system, number 6. The Flex Fighters are out there somewhere. Teaming up with Jonathan Rook. Let's put our new recruits to work, subtly.
We should find the Flex Fighters.
I ought to find the Flex Fighters.
We should find the Flex Fighters. We should find the Flex Fighters.
Growing up in this city, the streets of Old Town, I saw the worst mankind had to offer. Chaos, disorder. I vowed to make it all change. To make it all better. All these years working in secret, rising up the ranks of the tech men. It was all leading to this day. Order has finally been established in Charter City. No child will have to fear for their safety again.
The people owe you the greatest of debts, number 1, for liberating them from the chaos of their lives.
You guys love new tech. You didn't want to get smart marked?
No way. That's clearly some shady biz. Who wants to be...
You call yourself a man of science. World order is our destiny. Submit to a smart mark and join the glorious victory of order over chaos, or you will be eliminated.
Grandpa, Mr. Savick, where is everybody?
They all went to get those foolish new devices.
What? No, they can't. Grandpa, those things are dangerous. It's a conspiracy. Mind control.
I knew it!
3 hours is enough time for us to get to our families. Maybe we can stop them before they get marked.
They seem to be establishing checkpoints of some kind. This is how they keep order.
This is the nightmare I warned you about. People think smart marks are brand new Rook tech that will improve their lives. They don't know they're being tricked.
All smart marks so far. But your chip makes it possible to control everyone in Charter City, whether they're marked or not.
So the future just keeps coming. Let's check in with
Fast.
Jason Carr in the carport. Jason, what the mark of the beast is going on? What the mark of the beast is going on? What the mark of the beast is going on?